in my gaming life, there was one moment that absolutely blew me away, and I remember that one moment like it was yesterday. And yes, it had to do with graphics, but not in the way you think. It has nothing to do with ray tracing or big open worlds or anything like that, or photorealistic graphics. No, it was back in the 80s. On my second computer, the first one was ZX Spectrum from Sinclair. The second one was a Commodore 64. And we had Flight Simulator on the thing. It was from a company called Sublogic. A guy named Bruce Ardwick developed that. Back in the day, they were only solo developers, usually. And that Flight Simulator was fascinating. Stop. Quick interruption. The real wow moment that knocked my socks off is coming in about 1 minute. Hang tight. It came with I think it was 90 or 100 pages documentation. But look at the graphics. This is like 1 or 2 frames per second maximum. I think it was, I don't know, maybe it was 2 frames, but I think it was 1 frame per second. It was pretty hard to fly the thing, but still we were sort of fascinated. And here it comes. Then that was in 1984, I think. And then in 1986, right when it was released, we bought the Commodore Amiga. And very soon after that, we had the Sublogic Flight Simulator. It was ported to the Commodore Amiga. And the first time I started that game and started taking off, I saw that runway in fluid graphics. You can see it now. It was like maybe 10, 15 FPS or something, but it absolutely blew me away. I will never forget that moment. I thought, wow. And that was a gaming moment. That was a quantum leap. Compared to the Commodore 64 version, that was amazing. Okay, so look at this. You see the left version, and imagine you play with this version for years, and then all of a sudden, on a new computer, in this case the Amiga, the frame rate was 10 times more than before. So it was just, it knocked our socks off. That's all I can say. And honestly, before with the Commodore 64, we were counting not frames per second, we were counting seconds per frame, I guess. And maybe some of you even played the Commodore and the Amiga version. So, okay. This was my retro gaming moment. I focus on modern things on this channel, but also some retro things. So, and I have many more stories from my personal gaming life, and they are, by the way, much more exciting than this. But I had to share this moment because for me it was so mind blowing. And I will share even more, again, I will share even more exciting stories with you. And also, of course, with Steam Deck, modern things. I have an Xbox, I have a PlayStation 5 Pro, I play almost anything. And if you like, I have a Substack gaming newsletter. Really only every other week I will send out a great email with tips, a new game or anything, insights, and the link is in the description below. And you can unsubscribe anytime. Okay, that was it for today. See you in my next video. Thank you.